Hey, it's Llama here, and welcome back to the final episode in our cave tour series on the island. The final episode, and that means the final cave. And yep, you guessed it. Today, it's the hard ice cave. I'm going to take you on a tour through the cave today. So we're going to do this cave on the baryonyx. The baryonyx that I've got here today is level 291. It's got around 15k health, 815 melee, and it's got a 124 saddle on it. So a cat saddle. It's not. It's got some mutations, but it's they're just stacked pretty poorly. So it's got a couple of mutations on melee and one mutation on health, I think. And that's about it. But it's been leveled up quite a bit. What else have we got? So I've got some flak to keep me safe and some fur to keep me warm. I've also got a long neck rifle for shooting stuff that's a long way off. I got a pokey stick for hitting stuff that's close up. And we've got a metal pick to help us get through some of the crystal which may be blocking our way. I've also brought the standard, like some health brews. I've got some stimulant, and I've got some food. And you'll notice I've got a lot of rare flowers. Now, the rare flowers are really what is going to keep us alive through this cave, which is interesting. This is something that I only learned recently. Baryonyx itself. Now, this is the crouch point, if you like, where you cannot get most stuff through, but the baryonyx can get through there, and the baryonyx can actually access the entire cave without any issues at all. So it's a really good dino to take in here, especially if you've got a pretty decent health pool. The other thing that the baryonyx has going for it in its advantage is that it will heal based on fish. So we've got fish in the water pools in this cave, and the baryonyx will actually rapid heal very quickly from those fish, because we've got a lot of high level bad stuff in this cave. Now I'm going to chomp down on some of these rare flowers. So I mentioned I've got a good 600 rare flowers with me. Now the rare flowers are interesting because let's just hit some of those, because whilst the downside of rare flowers is everything in the vicinity will aggro on you, as all these things are about to do. And we can see now, look at all that stuff. Lots of things, all going to be coming for us, all going to be trying to kill us. And we're going to take out some of these guys. Well, hopefully we're going to take out all of these guys. This might take a little while because there's a lot of stuff here, and it's all very high level stuff, so they've all got very large health pools. And they're going to do a lot of damage as well. So you can see the damage that they're doing. But as I'm getting hit, I'm also healing by eating the fish in this pool. So whilst I'm getting hit pretty hard by these guys, I'm not actually losing any health at this stage. There we go. All right. What else we got? We've got some more wolves, some more monkeys. We've got some bears. Now, the rare flowers, as I said, not just to aggro things, but if we find a Palovia in the ground, and there's got to be one around here somewhere, because they're pretty standard in here, then the rare flowers will actually stop the Palovia from dismounting you, which makes them invaluable and really makes them the ideal thing for doing this cave. Because honestly, this cave, these high-level bears and high-level wolves and high-level yetis and so on are a big problem, but the dismount off the Palovia is what will kill you. Because whilst the baryonyx has got, there you go, there's Palovia. Now, if I didn't have that rare flower buff going, they would have dismounted me, and that guy. But because I've got this buff going, the Palovia do not actually dismount you, which is just awesome. I only learnt this recently, but what a game changer it is for this cave. So we're going to keep going. I'm going to keep chomping away on all this stuff. I want that yellow loot crate over there. So we're going to clear this chamber out of all the things, and you can see my health pool taking a bit of damage. I go through here. I just want to make sure that, there we go, another Palovia. I want to make sure we get them all out of the ground, because I don't want to get surprised by any if the rare flower buff wears off. There we go. We've got a wolf. Nice. More wolves. These are coming from around the corner now. That's okay. So I'll take out as much of this stuff. So I'm taking a little bit of damage, but we know we can heal up from the fish in the pool, because there are still plenty of fish there. So we want to take, I won't say we want to take as much damage as possible, but we definitely want to get as many things aggroed here as we can, so that we can clear as much of this as possible before we head into the pool to go and get our health regen. There we go. Now there are going to be, I'm going to try and do this cave all in one take, so this is going to be a long video, to be fair, but I think it's important that not only to help you navigate the cave, but also to really get an idea of the kind of stuff that's in here, and the sort of damage that it's going to do. So here we go. You can see I'm really, because I had a few fish on the way, I'm kind of still good health. We've got 100 seconds left on our rare flower buff. Yeah, see, we're fully healed again because of the fish. I'm going to get out of the water because I don't want to waste the fish, to be honest. Alright, this guy, 295. These Yeti are pretty tanky, I've got to say. At least this guy's not mate boosted, so... Oh, here we go. Still going, still going. Got a minute left on our rare flower buff. I think we've cleared all the Palovia out of the ground. But I just want to be sure. I don't want to take the risk that there could still be one here. No, I think we're okay. Alright, let's get over here. We can grab this drop. And then we can move on to the next section of the cave, clear a little bit, and then we'll probably come back and eat some more fish, I dare say. Oh, there we go. Not bad. Take that. Loot drops in this cave are pretty good. So we got a 298 blueprint for an Ascendant rifle, and we got, oh, that's a pretty decent flak helmet, the Duron, that's pretty good. Alright, now rare flower buff's just about finished. We don't want it to finish, so we're going to chomp some more of those flowers, chomp some more fish like that, and then we're going to come around the corner here. We're going to come around here because here is another loot drop location. So I want to see if there's anything's going to pounce us out here. No, it doesn't look like it. Looks like we're okay. But there's going to be lots of stuff down there. So let's grab that loot crate. Well, see what we got. Yeah. Okay. Alright, that might be handy for doing a dragon fight with a deer. Seems to be the new trend. Some more fish here. So the other thing I'm going to do is, as I go through, so I don't want to kill all the fish necessarily, but I do want to keep myself a bit of a stockpile of fish meat. And the reason for that is that as you go through the cave, there will be areas of the cave where you may need to heal, and there may not be any live fish for you to do that. So at that point, you really want to be able to go through and use the fish that you've got in your Barry's inventory. The regular meat, though, is of no use to us. So we're going to take the fish meat out. Oh, here's a wolf. Okay. Oh, here's a couple of wolves. It's all right. Interrupted me. It's okay. It's okay. Anyway. The other thing is that's worth mentioning is exactly where I'm standing there is another loot crate spawn location. The other thing about this cave is there are no explorer notes in this cave. So this cave is one of the ones that does not have any explorer notes. I don't think neither of the ice caves actually have explorer notes in them. So you can actually do your full explorer note run without ever actually entering this cave. Alright, pump up the rare flowers again. You can see why I brought 600. I want plenty to see me through here. We've got... we're going to have a lot of stuff in this area. We're going to have Palovia in here. Yeah, we've got bears. And what we're going to do here is we're going to take out as much of this stuff as we can, and then we're going to go in the next chamber, and there are more fish. So we'll be able to heal ourselves in the next chamber once we've got rid of all these guys. The other benefit of having the baryonyx is, to be quite frank, is that you've also got the option to run. So, more rare flowers. There is a, I can see there's a Palovia just up in front. Not that one, the one in the ground, that one. We want to get rid of that for sure. Now the other thing is, if you want to run through this cave quicker than I'm going to go through it today, so I'm going to go through it sort of not reasonably slowly. I'm going to try and get through it quickly, but I'm not going to race through it, because I do want to show you where all the loot drop locations are, or at least the ones I know about anyway. But if you were just going for the artifact, you could get through this cave a lot quicker just by running past a lot of this stuff, to be quite honest. I mean, you don't have to fight everything in this cave. There are certain choke points that you have to clear, but you do not by any means have to fight the entire cave, which is probably what we're going to do today. And there's not really much benefit in clearing the entire cave, to be honest, because you will find that on your way back out again, everything will have respawned, because it just does. Alright, we're glitched here. Oh, this isn't good. Okay. I've got to say, the Yeti do a knockback, which can sometimes actually be quite useful. So if you get stuck somewhere, then sometimes the Yeti will actually knock you out of the area where you were stuck. So you saw I was kind of glitching there a little bit on the side of the ice, which was getting me a little bit worried. But because of the fact, there's another Palovia, because of the fact that the Yeti knocked us out of there, we managed to get ourselves free, which is good. You don't want to be stuck in this cave, trust me. This is not the cave to get stuck in. Alright, let's keep going. More flowers. We're going to basically keep this rare flower buff going through the entire cave. We'll run around here. We've got a drop here. So here's one of the drop locations. We're going to walk up to it and just make sure that there is nothing nearby that is going to paint us, because we definitely do not want to end up down there without the baryonyx. Alright, we look like we're okay. Let's get that drop. What have we got? Oh, we got some fur. We got a saddle. I don't know what saddle that was. Let's have a look. Get back on the barrier. We're a bit safer. We can look. A Megalosaurus saddle, 124. Okay. Not a great deal of use on the island, but that kind of thing is worth hanging on to for aberration, to be honest. Alright. Let's get the same as before. We're going to get the fish meat out of our inventory. We're going to drop everything, put the fish meat back in the barry again, and try and keep our weight down, because we don't want to end up carrying too much weight in this cave. You want to keep yourself rather nimble. The rare flowers are quite heavy. I'm going to drop this wooden shield. I definitely don't need that. And let's chomp on some fish and heal ourselves up. Alright, there we go. There we go. Alright, fully healed. Okay, get some more rare flowers going. Okay, that's looking pretty clear. So next we want to head through here. Oh, there we go. Looking pretty clear. There's a Polovia jumping out of nowhere. There's a polar bear. So same as with the previous area, to be honest, I'm going to kill as much stuff here as I can. And then if I take a reasonable amount of damage, I'm going to come back into this chamber and I'm going to eat some more fish and heal up again. Because as we get further through the cave, there are going to be less and less opportunities to eat fish. And therefore we'll just take a lot of damage, and we need to manage our health very carefully. Alright, let's get this guy done. Sweet. Rare flowers. Polovia. Alright. Let's go through into the next area. Do we have any more Polovia on the ground here? Alright, now we're into this next section. Looks like there's nothing in here. I have a feeling that's a render distance issue. I've got a feeling there's more in here than it looks like. And we do actually have fish in here as well, so... Oh, do we? Oh, it doesn't look like we do, actually. Alright. So, to let you know, over here, and I'll just show you in this little pool area, sometimes you'll find a loot crate spawn there. There isn't one there today, but sometimes you'll get one there. I'm going to go over here, and now I'm going to actually shoot these bears and try and get their attention, because I don't want... Oh, we got a monkey. Okay, fair enough. We got a yeti. Let's get the bears as well. I don't want to deal with everything at once in this room. So I'm actually quite happy dealing with the things from up there first. And then we're going to shoot the bears through that gap that we can see, and we're going to get them to come over, because I'm fairly certain that when I go around the corner into that area where you can see those other two bears, I'm fairly certain there's a whole load of stuff in there. and I don't want to sort of come across it all in one go. So the good thing about the creatures in this cave, actually, so if, for example, around there will be wolves, there will be yeti, there will be monkeys, yeti, there will, wolves, Polovia, that's the other one, all in that section around there. Now, if I stand here and I shoot the bears, just the bears will aggro. Everything else will stay there. So I can now stand here and get all of the bears to come towards me. As you can see, they're heading in there. And nothing else will aggro on me. So you can see there's a Polovia there, there's a yeti there. They're all just standing still, not doing anything. I can get the... Oh, flying bears. I can get the bears over here, kill them, deal with them, get them out of the way, divide and conquer, which is really one of the tricks to doing this cave successfully. And then when I've killed all the bears, then I can go and shoot myself a yeti if I want to, and deal with that one next. I'm going to chase this bear down because he's running away. Cowardly bear he is. Level 275, you'd think he'd be a little bit more committed. Alright, we've got 48 seconds still on our rare flower buff before we need to kick in a little bit more. Going to deal with these bears. Oh, we've got some fish there as well. That's going to help heal us. More rare flowers. We do have... This is the original yeti, I think, that attacked us when we entered the chamber. So he's obviously still aggroed on us. But that's okay. Get rid of him. Nice. Alright, now we're going to go up onto this next section here. And, oh, we did actually aggro. We must have close enough to aggro stuff because the Polovia came for us that was just casually sitting there. So we can get rid of the Polovia. We can probably just run around there and get rid of everything else now, to be honest. I don't think it's really going to be that much of an issue. It's the bears that hit particularly hard. They're the ones that you don't want to mess around with. And I think we've aggroed, including this guy now, I think we've probably aggroed all of the bears. If not most of them anyway. Alright, here we go. We're going to go over here. We're going to chomp down on some fish. There we go. Barry is now fully healed, which is good. And we will get round to, what have we got coming here? Wolf. Okay, yep, deal with that. Here we go. Here's some more stuff. Yeah. Oh, there was another bear left, by the look of it. So you can see why I didn't really want to just sort of barrel on around this corner and deal with everything all at once. Not such a good idea, to be honest. Because there's some hard hitters here, and we want to make sure we're taking them out. There's the Yeti. We'll do the Yeti. Now, around the corner here, we've got another loot drop, so that one has actually spawned. That's another yellow drop. Oh, okay. Yes, come on. Another wolf. A lot of stuff in this cave. Let's hit more rare flowers, because there are Polovia over there. I do not want to forget that rare flower buff. I'm probably going to hear me say it like 50 times while we're in this cave. But that rare flower buff is so critical, it is not funny. Let's go. Come on, Polovia. Actually, you know what? Let's just get all of these guys out of the ground. And all these. Oh, look at them. There's loads of them. Everywhere. Polovia City. Can you imagine if we didn't have the rare flowers, how bad our life would be right now? Okay, I can't really see them, but I'm assuming I'm doing damage. Some of them are stuck in the water. Some of them are hitting us. We're going to take care of these fairly easily. They don't have the tanky health pool of the Yeti or the polar bear. They do a bit of knockback. That's really, you've just got to watch their knockback. And obviously they're pouncing, but, you know, while we got the rare flowers, it's not bothering us at all. So, okay. Let's see, we got more Polovia. More Polovia. Let's chow down on some fish while we're doing this. Look at that fish. That thing is huge. Look at that. Can you imagine taming a shadow mane with that thing? 2.6 saber-toothed salmons. Massive. How much fish meat we get from that? 456 fish meat on one times. That's just crazy. Alright. Rare flowers. Not letting those stop. I'm going to go over here. I think we've got everything in this chamber sorted. So I'm going to hop off now. Oh, we're lagging. I hate lagging in this cave. Oh, there we go. Okay. Makes me nervous. Alright, let's see. We're going to grab this. What have we got? RG saddle. Looks like an Equus BP, I think. Back on the berry, so we're safe. How's our rare flower store going? Yeah, we got heaps. We've still got 450 left. How And we got a good 2 minutes on the current buff. Let's move on. So now we head round here, and this section here is where the crystal is. Now, it looks like we've got a load of sleeping bags here. So see where this crystal is. Normally there's a crystal barrier that goes across this section of the cave, of this tunnel, and you need your pick in order to get through it. But it looks like someone's placed a load of sleeping bags down here. And probably to grab this loot drop, I would expect. And what that's done is that's prevented the crystal from respawning. So let's just going to chill out here for a second, see if anything comes for us around the corner before we grab that loot drop. I'm hearing music. Yeah, there we go. See? Gotta be careful. You jump off at an inopportune moment and it can all be over very quickly. Hear the battle music. That's always a bad sign. Now this tunnel is interesting. There are going to be a lot of polar bears. At the end of this tunnel, a lot of polar bears, a lot of everything. A lot of polar bears, a lot of wolves, a lot of yetis, and a lot of polovia in the ground. The trick here, again, divide and conquer. So what we need to be doing is we need to be leading stuff down here and dealing with it bit by bit. Things like the yetis will attack you for a bit and then they'll sort of run away. So you don't have to fight all of them at once, which is really good. But we don't want to get... Here we go, yeah. But this will take us a little while to get through all this. I'm telling you now, I mean, we haven't even gone around the corner yet. And the rare flowers are just attracting all this stuff. But I'm telling you now, when we go around that corner, you will get an indication as to how much stuff is actually there. And it's a lot. Let's get rid of these guys. Yeah, okay, nice. Alright, the battle music's kind of stopped. I'm tempted just to grab that loot crate now before something else comes. Let's do it. What could possibly go wrong? Alright. Oh, we got a flak BP. Can't complain about that. Let's have a look. That's alright. Jura's a bit, but it's a cap level flak BP. Alright, more rare flowers. Definitely need them going through this section, I can tell you for a fact. We're going to go around the corner here and there's just going to be a wall of death waiting for us. There's not. Okay, there we go. I didn't go far enough. Yeah, there we go. Here's all the things. Now what we might want to do is we might want to actually get rid of a load of this stuff and then go back into the previous chamber and heal up with some of the fish meat in there, because we're going to take a bit of a pasting here and it's a little while before we get to the next chamber with fish. So we're definitely going to want to be fully healed leaving this section if we're going to make it all the way through to the next section where there are fish. You can see, there's a whole load of stuff here. There's more still around the corner there. They're all stuck on each other, which is brilliant. The problem is, once I kill something, then they're all going to smash me all at once. Alright. You can use the tunnel to your advantage here, so only so many bears can fit through this gap. And therefore, what you can do is make sure that you're just kind of leading them a couple at a time down here. And then at least they're not all hitting you at once and doing a massive amount of damage. Alright. Hey, yep, we got some yetis here. Keeping the rare flowers going. Not taking the chance of that rare flower buff running out. There's another bear. More yetis. You can definitely see why they call this the Hard Ice Cave. This is Oh, oh, more bears. More bears. Come on. Come on, bears. And look at the Palovia. You can see all those Palovia in the ground. So we go around here towards where that second bear is, and we will get absolutely pantsed by probably 6 or 7 Palovia all at once. So again, I do want to get rid of the bears. The other one probably won't come towards us because I think it's stuck on the Palovia mains. So we'll get rid of that one. More rare flowers. Let's go in. There we go. Look at that. All of those. There's more Palovia left. We didn't get all of them. We only got a couple. Get you, get you, get you. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, we're a little encumbered. There's another one. Thank you. Yep. Can we get any more? What else is around here? Because like I said, I do want to go back and heal up. Here we go. Let's get some of this stuff out of the way before we do that. Make the most of the fish spawn behind us. Alright, come on. There we go. Alright, so now we're going to go back through this tunnel. Back past the sleeping bags. Oop, don't want to fall off the edge. Back into here, and let's get some of these fish, some of this good fish healing. That's what we need. Nice. Look at that. Get that rapid heal going. This is why the baryonyx is just perfect for this cave. Okay, we're out of stamina, which is not great. I should have thought of that. Let's get... Now the fish are hitting me. Let's just chill out here for a sec and regain some stam. Let's get some more of those rare flowers going. We are not quite at the halfway point of our rare flowers, but that's okay. We won't need as many on the way out because a lot of on the way out will just be running through, to be honest. We don't need to clear the cave on the way out. Alright, past here, past where that loot drop was. So hopefully nothing's respawned here. I think fish might spawn in there, but I'm not 100% sure. But anyway, don't worry about that. We can now move around here into this section. And yep, we got some more bad stuff, as expected. Now this section you can actually use the geography to your advantage. So we can take out these guys up here at this top level easily enough, and then we got some Palovia there we'd probably want to get out of the ground too. Oh, and a bear that made it up the hill. But what I was going to say is a lot of this stuff that you can actually get to aggro up against this ice wall, and you can just chomp them while they're down there. You don't have to actually go down there and fight them. Oh. Unless you're on sprint like I was. The other thing you can do is you can just avoid them, because in all honesty you can run past this section, and maybe I'll show you that actually. Let's do the more rare flower thing. I do want to get rid of these guys, but I don't want to take too much damage here because we've kind of had our fish meat. So let's go I'm going to go up here. It's a bit framey actually at the moment. And then over here. Now, actually, and it's not spawned at the moment, but the reason why there's a million sleeping bags here and a Udi and a Baryonyx and a Megatherium is that this is one of the red loot drop spawn areas. So a red loot drop does spawn here. This is one of the loot drops where you can get yourself a Fairy Saddle blueprint in this one. So so this is sort of well worth checking out up on this section. Not only that, but it gives you a bit of a safe vantage point from all the stuff that wants to kill you. For a bit at least anyway. So then you can just jump across here. We've got some Polovia there, which are going to come out at us. That's fine. Deal with those. And then we kind of got to get into the next section of the cave. Which means we might have to kill a fair bit of stuff that's downstairs. And we will probably take a bit of damage doing that, to be honest. Now, here we go. So, all this stuff here, because where we need to go is through there. So, again, that's another... See those sleeping bags? That's another section of the cave where there should be crystal spawning, but there isn't because someone's placed sleeping bags in there. They've obviously done that to stop the crystal from spawning by the looks of it. Now we should be able to just sort of stand up on this ledge here. They'll probably still hit us, but that's okay. They'll do... Yeah, there you go, see? But they'll do less damage while we're up here than they would if we were down there. So we'll just sort of chill here for a bit. Keep pumping rare flowers. Deal with all these guys bit by bit. And then we can head on into the next section of the cave. And we're kind of getting near the artifact chamber now. So we've only got, I think we've got 2 more sections to run through. And then we are where the artifact is. So here we've just got to be a little bit patient, to be honest. These guys are going to run away for a bit. And then they're going to come back and aggro on us again. And we're just going to have to sort of wait it out. We could hop down and kill them, but they'll do a lot more damage to us that way. And at this stage in the cave, not taking damage is really important. No, but there's probably... Let's go. There's enough, or, you know, few enough of them, let's say, to take them on now. Now, the next section, there's a whole load of stuff. Again, we kind of want to be careful in that next section because you've got a load of polar bears, a load of, well, everything again. Polar bears, yetis, the Polovia, obviously, the wolves. The wolves do a lot of damage in big packs. So again, you've got to be careful. Oh. I don't want to get knocked too far back because I don't want to aggro all the stuff further back in the cave that we've managed to avoid. So let's just get this guy out of the way. Like that. Let's pump some more rare flowers. And then, what have we got here? We've got Polovia. I know that there... Yeah, look, there we go. I was going to say, I know there's a load of bad stuff in this section. So, we're going to take... This is where we're probably going to take the bulk of our damage. This and when we actually get into the artifact chamber. Both of those sections are pretty bad. So, we'll try and clear what we can here before we move into that next area. There's going to be more stuff in there still. We're doing all right, actually. We're not doing too bad damage-wise. Now, the one thing you do have to watch out for, so we've been using the live fish to heal ourselves, and as I said, we've been keeping a whole load of fish as we go to make sure that if we need to heal and we don't have any live fish, we've still got something we can use. And we may end up doing that. Now, in where the artifact chamber is, there is a pool with live fish in there, but there's also a red loot crate spawn there. And to be honest, there people have a habit of leaving sleeping bags and tames there, which will prevent the fish from spawning, which can be a bit of an issue. So if you make it all the way to the end of the cave, and then you can't heal your baryonyx, then you're going to have a bad time of it. How's our buff going? We're good. We've got plenty. So we've got more stuff in here that's not going to want to be our friend. There we go. More Palovias. Another bear. That's quite a few Palovias. Alright. Get these guys out of the way. Whoa, okay. Gee, I don't want to take fall damage. Wouldn't that be crazy? Baryonyx dies from fall damage after being pushed up in the air from Palovias. Alright. Oh, God. The knockback is insane. Look, how's this guy pushing me around like that? Seriously? More rare flowers. Let's keep this up. Alright, now we head into here. Round this corner. I don't know if we've got any Palovia here. Let's see. We got some stuff there. Tend to get stuff spawns in the wall here too, so you've got to be careful, including Palovia, that will pounce out of the wall at you. So be careful. Because you're better off not losing yourself here. Now, the other thing is, so it looks like someone's come in and taken the loot crates, probably while we've been in the cave, because what people tend to do is they'll spawn in at the sleeping bag, grab the loot crate, and then chuck their stuff in a tame. I'm just looking. Is that tames down there? Looks like there's some tame stuff down there. I can see saddles. So I'm guessing someone's grabbing the loot crate. There is one that spawns just where those sleeping bags are on that thing just across the water. And then there's another loot crate that spawns at the end of this channel. And we'll check that one out in a minute, see if it's there. But this one isn't. And so this one and the one where the Megatherium and the UT are really the two good loot crates in this cave. Unfortunately, it looks like we've missed out on them today because, as I said, people tend to just respawn in here on sleeping bags, empty the loot crate, and then fast travel back out again. And they keep going until they get something good. It's unfortunate, but look, that's what happens on official. There's nothing you can do about it. It is what it is. But the artifact chamber, which is where we're going next, is through here. Now, you may remember, we'll see if we got anything coming around the corner here, but you may remember I mentioned from the hard water cave that in the hard water cave there was a little tunnel bit just before you got to the artifact chamber, and that in Ark Survival Evolved, that's where everything used to congregate, and the artifact chamber was empty. Well, this hard ice cave is the same. So in Ark Survival Evolved, everything used to be here and in the tunnel leading into the artifact chamber. In Ark Survival Ascended, everything is in the artifact chamber itself. So you can actually get a lot of stuff in the chamber. So if you get to this point and you're used to doing this on Ark Survival Evolved, don't think you're done, because you're not. Alright, let's see. Get this guy. Girl. You can see she's mate boosted, so there's more to come. There's more to come. And there will be, I'll tell you now, there's going to be a lot of stuff in that chamber. that we're going to have to deal with before we can get to the artifact. Oh, come on. And I'm a little concerned because I've got to say I'm not seeing any fish. Because I think someone's left some tames in the water there for them to chuck stuff in from the loot crate. So I'm pretty pleased that we brought our fish meat to heal by. So we've still got 10k health. I don't think we'll need to heal yet. Let's save it because we're going to need our maximum health to get out of this cave in one piece, to be honest. Oh, rare flowers. Gee, I bet someone was screaming that in the background. How bad would that have been? Wouldn't want to die now, would you? That would be bad. Let's get some bears' attention. Come on, bears. Shoot him in the butt. That's it. Are you stuck? Oh, pull over you. Alright. Palovia and bears. Palovia gone. Bears. More Palovia. It's just a laugh a minute here, isn't it? Look at that. There's going to be a lot of bears here. You can see them all. They're queuing up. Again, if you can use this tunnel to your advantage, what we're doing here, we're probably getting hit by maybe 2 of these bears, and the other 2 weren't hitting us. So again, divide and conquer. You can see there's a whole load of other nasty stuff sitting back there waiting to go. Waiting to have a crack. Oh, you see the Palovia jumping out of the ground. Okay, we're not at half health. We're on probably 2/3 health at the moment, which is okay. That's alright for where we are, to be honest. This is the last chamber. So once we've cleared this area, we can grab the artifact. You can see it there just in front of the monkey statue. These guys are stuck on each other, which is pretty good, actually. That's going to work to our advantage. And there we go. Now we've got a load of wolves. Oh, Baryonyx gets a level. Wish we had time to stop and apply that. Alright. That's the other thing. This cave, I mean, good for leveling. If you are, I mean, this character's maxed, but if you're not, you know, this is like Swamp Cave on steroids, this cave. Alright, let's see. We're going to still do more rare flowers, because there will be more Palovia in here. There we go. See? Guaranteed. Alright, that might be it. Let's see. We're going to run up. Whoa. Bit framey still. There we go. Look at that. Nice. I feel like we're okay. Whoop, whoop, okay. Glitching on the artifact container. That's okay. Alright, well there we go. All the way through the cave. That is the Artifact of the Strong, the hardest artifact to get in this game. At the end of the hardest cave in this game, done solo with 1 Baryonyx. So, I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you got something out of it. I hope you learned something that helps you do the cave on your own. This is now the last of our cave tour series on the island. We've done all the caves now, covered all of them. I'll leave a link up the top to the actual playlist that'll show you all of the caves that we've done, if you're interested, if this might be the first one that you're watching. And we'll have more caves coming. Scorched Earth only around the corner. Lots of caves. Are redeveloping the caves in that map, so really looking forward to that, and I hope to see you in the next video. I'm Llama, and I'm out of here.